So imagine this as a new Dragon Ball Super film. Here's what the film's going for. This can also be what the narrator says at the beginning of the film. This film is set after the end of episode 131 of Dragon Ball Super. The antagonist of the film, a Cell Jr., has learned from the mistakes made by Frieza in his return, as he watched from the sidelines, a very long way away sensing it. Cell Jr., as an evolutionary trait, has lost the pride that got Cell killed. He observes, learns, feeds, trains, builds strength, and when necessary, kills swiftly and decisively. He never considers himself perfect. There is always evolution. He trains and absorbs constantly. The film is set somewhere along this quest for Omni-Dominion. Omni meaning all, Dominion meaning control. So Omni-Dominion meaning total control in all aspects. Here's the advantage of the perfect genetics. Saiyan, strength, enjoyment of battle, wanting to get stronger, and the Zenkai training boost. Frieza's race, survive in a vacuum of space, also has excellent training genetics, able to survive insane wounds, powerful attacks, and the evil gene, making him one of the perfect villains. The Namekian race, regeneration, intelligence, fighting tenacity, dodge, and being green. And of course, human genetic traits, such as, in terms of the darkest aspects of humanity, establishing like a galactic empire, a kingdom, fortress, whatever, something like that. And then of course these traits will cohabitate with Frieza's race and tend to bend towards the intergalactic scale of things. And of course, with the level that Cell Jr. is going to reach in this film, it'll be more likely he'll hire someone like Frieza to manage it for him. So the plot, here's how it begins. A Cell Jr. survived. It flew off planet and has been slowly growing, and it is now as powerful as Cell was when he fought against Gohan. Then he thinks, I'm not good enough. They're probably stronger by now than when I fought them years ago, and I saw what they did to Frieza. So he does some training, then reaches a new level. Some kind of transformation that is a Cell mixed with a combo of traits from Super Saiyan, Frieza Golden transformation, and maybe a bit of cooler Form 4. Instead of attacking Goku and others, he goes to another universe and just starts silently absorbing people and clearing out planets. He just keeps doing it, stopping anyone on his path. Intermittently, he would train for extended periods of time, and then when he was hungry and tired, he would just feast again. He repeated the cycle, but never filled the emptiness inside of him that was programmed by Dr. Gero, so that he would never stop consuming and growing, basically. So the next chapter of this film, Cell Jr. is noticed by the gods, so eventually the Supreme Kai of that galaxy would be notified and may or may not recognize Cell Jr. and know that he's from Universe 7. If he does know, he will tell Supreme Kai, Whis, and Beerus, and they will tell Goku. The god of destruction of that universe that Cell is in will go and attack Cell Jr. In this event, Cell Jr. is so powerful he actually defeats the god, absorbs him, and becomes some Destroyer God form with traits of Super Saiyan God, Ultimate Frieza Race God, Namekian God, and Human God. This is when the Supreme Kai of the universe dies, because when a god of destruction dies, the Supreme Kai dies of the universe, and vice versa. The Supreme Kai of the universe, who was talking to the Universe 7 Supreme Kai, Shin, suddenly the connection is cut, and the Universe 7 Supreme Kai doesn't know what's going on. The old Supreme Kai somehow has a premonition that something bad has happened. He doesn't know if the Supreme Kai or the god died first, or how, but he thinks one did. He also doesn't know that Cell is the one that did it, and he doesn't know that Cell absorbed the god of destruction and has reached levels of power unheard of. Supreme God Cell. Just like mortals cannot sense God Ki, gods cannot sense the Ki Cell is putting out because it is on another level. After all the training and absorbing life forms he did, then he absorbed God of Destruction. It is something that he just is above everything else. So the next chapter, gathering the Z warriors for battle. The Universe 7 Supreme Kai contacts Goku and gets him to tell others to gather and teleport to the Supreme Kai's planet. Goku arrives via instant transmission with Goku, or himself, Gohan, Piccolo, and Vegeta. Whis and Beerus are there. They explain how they don't know what happened, but Supreme Kai of that universe is likely dead, and that means God of Destruction is dead. They don't know what did this or who did it, if anyone did it. Which teleports Beerus, Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, and himself to the universe. Cell is in using his powers. The whole world is in desolation. Everyone is gone. But they have all been absorbed, so there are only clothes left. Goku says, I don't like the look of this, it seems familiar. Piccolo says, so. Beerus and Whis note they cannot sense anything. Suddenly a huge explosion is heard in the distance. They will fly in that direction immediately to investigate because they cannot sense any power levels. Out of nowhere, something strikes Beerus in the face with intense speed and power, sending him flying to the ground. He is hurt, and he gets up and is pissed. Beerus powers up and is trying to find who attacked him. Cell appears. Cell is laughing, happy that he gets revenge on Goku, Gohan, and the others in this desolate hell he created. Beerus says screw this and goes to attack Cell. Cell quickly powers up greatly and takes out Beerus in one hit. He is knocked out but not dead. Keep on your mind that Cell is super powerful and then absorbed a god of destruction. Now he's, Supreme God Cell or whatever the hell I called it. The final fight. Cell laughs again. The shot is of Goku, Vegeta, Whis, who is tending to the unconscious Beerus. Beerus, Piccolo, Gohan in the foreground, and in the background you have Cell domineering over the characters and laughing louder than he ever has, and crazier. It's quite a scene. Probably has some epic music. He then explains he could sense for the whole time when they arrived. He didn't want to go to them right away because he's not in the slightest bit afraid of them. That's why he made that explosion to get them to come and just basically set a trap. Cell then goes on in a speech about he is above materialism because he is above fear. Then the heroes are like, you do nothing but absorb life forms. You are the ultimate hypocrite and materialist. Then Cell concedes and says he doesn't care and that he can kill them all and then no one can object. He is right. Piccolo's thinking of backing out because he might not be up for it. Goku agrees. This is when Cell quickly absorbs Piccolo. Gohan and Goku scream, "No, you bastard!" Something like that. Cell laughs and says, "You guys are boring me, so I had an appetizer." Goku is furious and goes full power Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta follows up to his full power, and as well as Gohan and Whis. Goku and Vegeta both go at him at once, while Whis stands back and watches how he fights to observe and to see if he can gather some intelligence. With ease, Cell is blocking every attack and casually striking them without even trying. Gohan joins in, and he can only reach Super Saiyan 2 initially. During this fight, he manages to reach Super Saiyan Blue out of just anger that Piccolo was defeated. Gohan is still inexperienced in the fight, and it didn't turn the tide of the battle. Goku and Vegeta fuse into Vegeta, and they go Ascended Super Saiyan Blue. Sort of similar to the jump of power, Vegeta went from Super Saiyan Blue to Royal Blue, Super Saiyan, whatever. Vegeta went in Tournament Power, but in Vegito terms, which is much higher. And they go fight Cell. Here's the crazy thing: they get in some hits, but Cell still dominates. Then what happens is Piccolo, who Cell absorbed recently, takes control over Cell's body a bit and can throw him off. This allows Vegeta to get some good hits on him. They wear him down before he can fully regenerate, then do a final Kamehameha and completely erase him. Then they use the Dragon Balls to resurrect everyone to die. Happy ending, blah blah blah. Everything the Illuminati doesn't allow us to do in reality, all that. Or Cell destroyed them all and they have to deal with a loss for once.